Awesome. So, not new game, no thanks, I'm good. Let's, firstly, sorry, audio's not coming out of the TV. That's my bad. That's fucking loud. Great. Load game, let's go. No, not new game, not load game, yeah. I mean, both are fine. Hint, you could use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. Well, lucky for you, I don't actually remember what the fuck I just read. So, let's do this. Another day passes, and it's time for a club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Oh, hi! Yo, Sayori. Yo, really? Yo. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Hehehe. God. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. But it's been a matter of days. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. It actually kinda is. But I guess it's always the simple things with you. Anyway. That was an unnecessary pause, but whatever. Speaking of which, what? You're always hungry, my guy. Yeah, I'll go buy a snack. Let's go buy a snack. No thanks. Fuck! What do you mean, me? I want to go buy a snack. Eh? No, it's not like me at all. You're right. I have my reasons. Oh dear. That's covered in pretext. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Ah. She doesn't have money. She wanted me to buy snacks. Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Ah. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. It is empty. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Lol. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. Yes, it is. Because I know you. It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the classroom. The club room. Same thing. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. Ooh-wah, oh dear. Wah! Yeah, you probably should give up. Don't feel guilty then. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Exactly. What are you laughing at? Yuri suddenly giggles. Me too. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. Ah, got ya. I wasn't listening or anything. Yes, you were. It was just something in my book. What? Yuri! You will not borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Yeah, don't get her involved like that. Leave Monica Real alone. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Yeah, I'm supposed to agree with that because I'm an adult. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Those are some big words, my guy. Can we not with the big words today? Did you just what? You didn't mean that. What do you mean? Oh, I got too absorbed into my book. Okay. Aw, cute. Doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right there. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. Thank you. That Still, coming from you, Sayuri, I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? I fear there's more to her than meets the eye. Not just a little devil. Don't let her fool you. Sayuri knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But I wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. You are absolutely right. I would not have been there had it not been for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them? Are you kidding me? This is even more convoluted than I thought it was. That's insane. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayuri. I would have come for like half a cupcake. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayuri in the face, tumbles onto the desk. That's hilarious. Pwap! That was a fucking noise. Ow! What was? A cookie? What? Sure enough, a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Who needs the word it? Sayuri glances around. Is this a miracle? Oh god. Yes, Sayuri, it's a miracle. It's because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Yeah, fair enough. Go away, Natsuki. Was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes a lot. That was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Haha. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. Not throwing it in your face, that's not very nice. But she is happy. Sayuri hugs the cookie. Yeah, fair. Jeez, just eat it. Sayuri rapidly tears open the wrapper. Wow. Just completely skipping two very important letters there. And takes a big bite. So good! Oh god. Sayuri suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Oh, you idiot. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Yeah, that's kind of true. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Oh god. You're about to lose your cookie. Can I try it? No. Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers, huh? Oh, but yours is chocolate. What one's yours then? Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Lol. Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayuri gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and then wraps her arms around her. She gets it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayuri off of her. Oh god. Sayuri suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Yeah, the cookie, that's what we're talking about. Did you seriously just do that? Yes, she did. Did you not think there wasn't an ulterior motive behind that? Of course you did. Ha! Mouth full, Sayuri trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. You're such a kid sometimes. Bro, you're all kids, to be fair. Monika, can you tell Sayuri, Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Ugh, where is Monika anyway? That's a good question. Thank you, Yuri. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Maybe she's, like, getting murdered or something. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... Oh no, she doesn't have a boyfriend. Absolutely not. Aha, I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Oh, I don't know, you're a pretty good contender for that. Yeah, that's true. Excuse me? That's just like the kid to say that. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry? You are super sorry? Like, how sorry is super sorry? Ah, there you are. Okay, but why were you late? Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. No, not at all. We were just talking about whether or not you've been murdered. I'm still waiting for the scary part, but that's because I read really slowly, apparently. Although I'm looking forward to it. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. Nah, she doesn't have a boyfriend. No way. You're so strong-willed. Ha ha ha. See, I told you. What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Wait, why me? I'm not the one that said it. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, okay, so she had study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Okay, that's a bit sus. That makes no sense though. Yeah, true. You would have heard the bell ring at least. Not necessarily, it depends how hyper-focused you are on things. Must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. There you go, you probably didn't hear it. Oh, that's cool. Piano? As well? Meaning you play music as well, Yuri? Oh, that's fun. She doesn't really, but she just started. Okay. Well, we all have to start somewhere. I've always wanted to learn the piano. Good for you. I really should get back to playing the piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Oh yes, absolutely. In this classroom with no piano. Also, that's really mean to say. Monica looks at me. Why? Maybe once I get a little bit better I will. Aw, that's cute. That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. I do. That is so. In that case, I won't let you down. Ah, Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. It does not look like she's under pressure, my guy. You've been practicing a whole lot recently. That's good. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Sayuri got a cookie thrown at her face, but that's it. No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayuri's mischievous escapade. Oh. Yeah, no, I mean, I technically did leave that out. She just got hit in the face with a cookie. I'm sure Natsuki... Stop saying Natsuki. Oh my god, Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayuri somehow already finished her entire cookie. How big was that freaking cookie that you're surprised by that? Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki has disappeared into the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. What was that book? Because I want to know. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Is she rereading it? Huh? Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. Just a little bit. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. Oh, okay, so we've got a little bit of a wait then, depending on how long Act 1 is. Cool. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. Oops, wrong button. I was just spacing out. Yeah, that's exactly what you tell a girl that you were staring at. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. True. You're just rereading a bit of this. You started at the beginning, my dear. That's the book you gave me, right? Act 1 is like 5 days in the game. Dang. So we might not get to the horror part by today then. We're on day 2, I think. Wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? Wait, maybe we're on day 3. I don't know. We'll see. Ah. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. Huh? I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. What? Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. She just straight up plans on giving it to me, doesn't she? I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. I love books like that. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Oh god, finally. Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. Haven't you read it before? You should be able to tell me without reading the blurb. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Okay. There is an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Oh god. Was I right in the first place? Is this a horror? Alright. Just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Ah, okay, fair enough. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. Yeah, that is kind of creepy. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. I think this is just the normal version. Because I got this on PlayStation Plus monthly games. I'm assuming it's just standard, but I'm not sure. No matter what she does, she ends up... Oh, it's the plus. Okay. She ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of... That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so... Oh, okay, sick. So there's new content in this, that's awesome. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Really? I automatically assumed it was going to be a horror. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. That's not creepy in the slightest. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing? I am a fan, but I don't think my character is a fan. Side stories that are before the main story. Ah. Oh, that's what that menu was at the beginning. That makes more sense now. No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. That's like her defining feature. What do you mean, my guy? She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories... Yeah, that menu. I don't think I come across that the first time I loaded this. Because I was kind of distracted by all the warnings. Because they were kind of funny. They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals, or their own philosophy that they believe in. That's most villains. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plan. Yeah, fair enough. Maybe. I'll see how far I get today, and then we'll probably try something different on the next one. I'm rambling, aren't I? No, you're not rambling. It's fine. Not again. What do you mean not again? Aw. Hey, don't apologise. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. Aw, that's not a problem, you're just passionate about things. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forgot to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Literally though, she's so cute, oh my god. And please stop me if I start talking too much. Oh no. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. Oh, I'm glad my character agrees with me. The least I can do is listen. Exactly. It's a literature club after all. Again, exactly. Ah, that's true. Oof. I am not one of those people. I took an instant dislike to Natsuki. I can't lie. Oh god. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Exactly, you're in a literature club. Read a book. You don't have to. Yes, he does. Ah, what are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Yeah, she's just nervous, my guy. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Oh, that's one way to put the pressure on. Ah. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I don't blame her. I'm sorry. Wait, why are you sorry? It's not that I don't want you to. I mean, that's fine. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I don't think anyone much is used to reading literally right next to someone. That would be a bit strange to me as well. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Which will be constant. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I could feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Literally! This is why you don't do this. It's not a particularly bad thing. Yes, it is. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Is it? Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realise that she's not actually looking at her own book. Yeah, I expected that. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Aw, why are you sorry? I was just... Yuri, you really apologise a lot, don't you? Yes, you do. Poor thing. I don't really mean to. Sorry. It's the sorry for saying sorry thing. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Why don't you just let her read from her own book, my guy? It's the same book. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Okay. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Ah, I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Yeah, but then you have to, like, wait for the other person to stop reading. That's just kind of awkward. Oh. Oh, that's a picture change. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Okay. Ah. I do the same with my right arm, on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page, Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before, and also at risk of damaging the spine. It's actually kind of distracting me. Yeah, fair. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. I am ready. Let's do this. Eh? To turn the page. Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Yeah, she sounds like she's a fast reader. Ah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? No. yes, but no. Don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Aww, she's so cute. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. I mean, yeah, if you make it weird like that. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? I guess so. How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. That's just a common anxious person. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. Did her eyes change? Like the angle? Or am I just tripping? I think I'm tripping, because I didn't actually look at her eyes at first. It's not like I could see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. Yes? That's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Oh no. Oh, that's so embarrassing that you think that. Oh, wait. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. Ah. Oh, what are you saying all of a sudden? Exactly what you think. You're adorable. Okay, everyone. Yes, I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. Oh. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Ah. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright? Yeah, it is. You look kind of down. Aww. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Ow. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? Fair. I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. I mean, you get more discussion if I read it myself, but also you get more time with me if you read it with me. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? Fair. That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Ah, I see. Okay, that's good planning. Like setting a limit. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? Let's get Natsuki out of the way. Well, I can admit it's better than the last one. It's literally about the exact same keywords except maybe a couple of changes. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. I put in some effort in the first place. That's good. But I still don't like this at all. I can't wait to read your dog shit poem. But it's trying too hard to be serious. Eh? What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. Ugh. It's going to sound like you're forcing it, unless you really don't suck at it. I am forcing it. I don't like poetry. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me, You're not trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? Keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this kind of thing, this angsty, oh good. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean, I mean... Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I'm so done with you. Good, go away then. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take a stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Okay, fine. I'll skip that option next time if I can. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Heh? Okay. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start, which is why I started with her. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Oh no. Okay, so I guess we are trying to impress her. Yuri, that is. Wait, I don't get to read her poem? Ah. Alright, let's go Monica. She's neutral. Neutrally positive. Hi! How's the writing going? It's alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. Fair enough. Happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. I think I do. Want to share what you wrote for today? Not particularly. Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. Great job. Yay! She likes it. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Good. Not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. Yeah, there's absolutely no reason behind it. I guess I underestimated you. Good. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. It did. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? No. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayuri, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Yes, it is. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyse all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. Yeah, probably. Never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Just talking about death and unicorns and marshmallows and stuff. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? Yes! I can read your poem. I like the way this one turned out. So I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Ah, okay, great. Save me. Oh god. The colours, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colours. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, ooh. Screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. I don't think I'd be able to actually read those words if I weren't a musician. Holy crap! Probably would have said sine. No, okay, sine, cosine, tangent. I wouldn't know what that means anyway. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. Actually, that's pretty good. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. I don't like that as much. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What does load me mean? Okay, the ending's a bit weird, but that's better than your first one. About hole in wall. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Surprisingly, no, it's not. Not to me, anyway. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. I actually really do. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. Kind of like playing with my space on paper. Yeah, that end bit was a little bit strange, but that's okay. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of a poem. Yeah, okay. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Is it? I can kinda... No, I think maybe I get it. I just have to read it again. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. What if I just go balls to the wall, like the first time I play it, and then we can play it through? Again, you never know when you might change your mind. Oh, okay, we're gonna have to take that to mind. That's literally the developers being like, yeah, you should probably save before you make a decision. I would save it as a separate save so I can go back later and do it differently. Or when something unexpected may happen, meaning I will probably die. Wait, is this even a tip about writing? Yes? What am I even talking about? Ahaha. Oh, that's terrifying. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh god. Alright, so we need to remember that. If we have to make a decision about something, a difficult decision at least, we save so we can go back later. We save it as a separate save file. Let's go for Yuri first, because I really liked Sayuri's reaction last time. Let's see what you've written for today. Oh dear. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? What? How did you pick up on this so quickly? Oh! Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job at explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Oh. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? Thank you. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this. Aww. Probably sounds really stupid. It does not. You're the one that's undergoing, like, issues probably at home, aren't you? Aww. No, I love her even more now. Seeing someone motivated by my writing just makes me... That also makes sense. You being a big on writing. Really happy. Aww, are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. Okay. And besides, people would just laugh at me. No, they wouldn't. God, no. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. I get it. But from the outside, they wouldn't. Huh. Even your close friends? Let me guess, you're about to say you don't have any close friends. Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem that you wrote today? Yeah, I do. Good, please. If it's with you. Aww. The raccoon. Okay, this is a bit of a different one. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering? Yes, scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an... extraordinary? Human? Unordinary? Unordinary, I think it's unordinary. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious, well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was, oh god, the symptom. The bread. My hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. Wait, okay, hold on. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. Yes, I get that. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, the urge. Oh god! Oh no! It's exactly what I thought it was. Okay, great. Oh, right. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry, we're only like halfway through this poem right now. Slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by a raccoon. The urge. Outside my window. That was the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary... You self-harm, don't you, Yuri? Oh god. Oh god. Oh. Wow, okay, no, I do actually have a deeper respect for her poetry, because that... Yeah, okay, let's see what the next part holds. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The fact that she calls it a cutting knife as well, that's a bit... Holy moly. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. Which is potentially blood. I slice the bread fresh and soft. Oh god. Ah. The raccoon becomes excited. You like the feeling. Okay. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto a newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. Oh no. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Oh, this is dark as hell. Holy crap. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Oh god, what does Pavlovian mean? Hang on. Pavlovian conditioning. Yes, what does that mean? Also known as classical conditioning, is a learning process where an involuntary response like salivation becomes associated with a previously neutral stimulus like a bell. So let's hold on. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. So every time she gets the knife out and then there's blood, she gets excited. Oh, that's dark. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Wow. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I'll say this one I understood. Or think I understand fully. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. Yeah. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. It is... Yeah, no, my guy, you just... Yeah. Oh my god. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Okay, so you like writing about self-harm and stuff, do you? I mean, we kind of gathered that, I guess. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. But if you stop taking it at face value and just imagine the knife, it takes a completely different understanding. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way, yeah. Yeah, we can. If you know, you know. Holy moly. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in the more unusual hobbies. I wouldn't exactly call it a hobby, but yes. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. I mean, no one's forcing you, as such. Sometimes I enjoy writing about them. Oh no. Oh, she has big ol' relatable problems. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because people like you would think she was weird. And yes, I guess it's not healthy, but... because they're embarrassing. Yes, but also no. And people would make fun of me. They absolutely would. They would. I'm sorry, they would. Don't you have anything like that? I do. I completely understand you. Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. Not quite on that level, though. The best we can do is respect each other in our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. Doesn't that just come with doing the deed anyway? I might be ranting a little bit now. That's fine. It's fine. Keep going. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. That's good. Who should I show my poem to next? Sayuri, Sayuri, or Sayuri? Let's go with Sayuri. Yes, I really love your poems. Thank you. Can't believe you're hiding these from me. You've been hiding these from me. I've only been hiding them because I haven't written them until I was made to write them. I'm not hiding anything. But the poems are so good. No, I think you're just unhinged as hell. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I haven't. I was just picking random words that I thought were funny. Sort of. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... Eh? No way. Yeah way. Not even don't even talk about Natsuki. Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Yeah, literally. Eh? Whoa, what? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. Oh, ew. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? Yeah, fair, you do sound kind of boring. But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Yeah, like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. Okay. You have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time, fair enough. I don't know if I understand. Sigh. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayuri? I pat Sayuri's head like she's a little puppy. She likes it. She is a puppy. I'm not a kid, you know. Yes, you are. You sure about that? Maybe. Sayuri starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Yes? Will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. I'm glad I kept you to last. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Did I write it for you? Sayuri, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Yeah. Sigh. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we get home. When we go home. Really? Yeah, sure. Snap. I broke my pencil. Oh. I'm not breaking a pencil. Just for sound effects. Sayuri hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But, being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Aww, it's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayuri clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. A little clumsy today. Aww, was it the cookie that slapped you in the face? It was probably the cookie. Let's sit down, Sayuri. Yeah. I grab Sayuri's arm and help her sit at the desk. Are you actually okay, my guy? Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. I really want to read it. It's not as good as yours. I don't care. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Oh, here we go. Bottles. This is already terrifying. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Okay? Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. Right? This is starting to make less and less sense the more I go on. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper, my fingers go, oh god. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging, digging, and scraping, and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends. My friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting and pleading. Something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Good God. Yeah, these are getting more twisted. Holy crap! Sayuri, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Are your parents, like, going at it at each other? Not going at it in a sexual way, I mean in the worst way? Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. Oh. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. Yes, I can tell. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, and you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. You're literally venting onto a piece of paper. That's what that is. That's venting. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Oh, I do like Sayuri more after this. Writing is like magic. Yeah. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayuri's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. That's fair. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit down in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? Apparently. It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We would just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well, fair enough. I don't really do well with last minute preparations, I understand fully. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayuri has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. No. We're going to be performing. Excuse me, poetry? Performing? Monica, yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Of course. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come out and recite poems too. Okay. No one's going to have poems in advance. You do realise that, right? Sayuri is putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Okay. Sayuri, who's been colouring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Yes. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? No. Well, no. Thank you. It's not a bad idea. They didn't sign up for this, you know, which is also fair. They didn't tell you in advance that they would do it. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. Don't worry, no one's gonna go. I agree with Natsuki. For once, I agree with her as well. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayuri. I understand where they're coming from. Good. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. You are very optimistic about the crowd you're going to get. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. The only ones responsible for the fate of the club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah. So it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself. Don't read too far into that. Finding new horizons. Don't read too far into that. And having fun. Yes. That's right. There's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Actually, I'm only here for the cupcakes. But, you know. Don't you want to share that with others? Not really. To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? Absolutely not. I know you do. I do not. I know we all do. We do not. 3 of us do not. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, that is honestly... You are lucky to be blessed with that kind of confidence. Then I know you can do it. Natsuki can do it, Yuri maybe not so much. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. So Yuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree! No, I don't. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayuri and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. No. No, I'm sorry, no. Absolutely not. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Fair enough. Yuri might. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright! Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Don't make her do it. Don't make her do it! Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Don't make her do it! Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. You absolutely do have a choice, Queen! Haha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Yeah, fair. Oh gosh. It'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden, literally. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Believe it or not, performing in front of strangers is way easier than performing in front of people you know. Because you're going to be thinking about all the ways that they're judging you, and then the people that you don't know, you don't really care about because you're going to forget that they were there. You're not going to remember their faces. Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone would feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Fair enough. Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she had in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem! Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Was this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. There we go. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Ah, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayuri? I'll go next. Ah, yes, Queen, let's do it! Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of fierce and confident women. Woman? Women. Women, woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in a structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. Sorry. Start that again. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes whatever the next line is. Something about mom's spaghetti. And glances around as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay! I guess I'm next then. So Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Ha. Ha ha ha. Sorry, I giggled. So Yuri, it's a lot harder than I thought. Yeah, right. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror. That's even worse. Or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayuri begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayuri is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayuri's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayuri meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayuri finishes, and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayuri. Even I liked it. Yes, I did like it. Even though I don't know what it said. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? Came out nicely, Sayuri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand, neither do I, because I don't know what the poem was. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Yeah, fair. next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Why do I feel like the festival is going to be the issue? Natsuki? Don't make me go before me. Ugh. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway, which means you should probably go first. Set the standards so everyone can blow you out of the water. Might as well let JJ lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. No, that's why I want you to go first. Natsuki! It's fine, it's fine. Don't worry, my poem's better than hers. Might as well just get this over with, but it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. Yes, fair enough. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting, you idiot. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Oh god. How inventive! Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting her poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Go and do it again. 20 times. Well... Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? Just because you've done it once doesn't mean you can absolutely do it in front of other people that you don't know. I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. Why do I agree with her? I can put on whatever face I want for other people. Yes. That is the art of performing, isn't it? But when it's just my friends, it is 100% harder. I get it. It's just embarrassing. That too. That's a surprise, Natsuki. What do you mean? I think it would be the other way around for me. How? Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have to worry about much for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Yes. Terrifying. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. I'll need to write a new poem, I guess. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. Doesn't have to be your own. Oh, now you tell me! I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. Makes me really happy. That's nice. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. And that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. So tomorrow is Friday, I guess. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. You can do this, Yuri. Alright. Stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayuri and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. That's all you can really do is survive. If it's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go? Sayuri? Right, sorry, that was me talking. Yep, she's ready to go. Okay. Look at you two, always going home together like that. Kind of adorable, isn't it? Well, yeah, we're childhood friends, right? It's just normal. Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be nice, though. Well... I'd rather walk home with you, Yuri. How am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's just go already. I walk home with Sayuri once more. Even though it's been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayuri is a little bit quieter than usual on the way home. I mean, after that poem, yeah, I'm not surprised. Hey, Sayuri... Sorry, I was spacing out. Yeah, fair. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. Like how we get to, Sayuri fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? I would absolutely fucking do it. What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I would walk home with Sayuri, I would still walk home with Sayuri. Oops, I can't read. I would walk home with Yuri, I would still walk home with Sayuri. Yuri, sorry. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialise, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? Yeah. That has nothing to do with what I just said. Yes, it absolutely does. You admitted it. Oh, jeez. That's not even... Sorry, there's not even any point in speculating something that's never gonna happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Aww. That's scary. Need you? Sayuri, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. Great. It was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time. Oh, here we go again. Let's start off with strawberry. Oh, great. Cry. Crimson, like blood. Rain cloud. Alone. Misery. Scars. Anxiety. Poof. Agonizing. Explode. Headphones. Horror. Music. Disown. Boop. Massacre. Broken. Suicide. Melody. Fantasy? Oh god, I think Natsuki liked it the most. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Ha! Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Good. Must have a lot of determination. Yeah, because it's really hard. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination. But I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. Fair enough. I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. You're very confident. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Yeah, okay, yeah, fair. You sound a bit like Sayuri all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? No? That's pretty specific to look forward to. Oh, come on. You saying you don't like squid? Yeah, you saying you don't like squid? Why am I agreeing with her? You of all people? I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people, oh dear? Because it's right in your name. Monica. I don't get it. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Thank you. Eh? Ah, never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Heh, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayuri's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayuri anyway? Oh, there you are! Sayuri is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. Oh no. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayuri? I wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Ah, sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayuri shows me a big smile. Oh, good God. What are you going through, my girl? Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayuri before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayuri recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at a desk. What's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayuri recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? She's acting weird. Maybe I'm reading a little too much into it, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? Can't say I've noticed anything about her. Really? Monica peers across the room at Sayuri, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Yeah, she is not okay. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yes, and I'm concerned, so you should be doubly concerned. Yeah, but she is never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Huh? Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. You sure? Maybe she's just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayuri talks about you more than anything else, you know? Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like a little... oh god, did I do this to her? It's like an extra light was turned on inside her. What? No way, Sayuri is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now that it's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny. What do you mean? Have you ever thought maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. Oh no. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? Didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. I am thinking about it too much, and she's probably pissed because I said I was going to walk home with Yuri. Ah. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayuri is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayuri and gently talk to her. She's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayuri told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. She looks away just as quickly, with a flustered look on her face. I think she wants to read with me again. I realise that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation of her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in the one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. You absolutely did. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologise. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's not really that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayuri. Sayuri? Yeah, she seems a little off today. But when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something's happened to her. Oh. That's quite romantic. Eh? Sorry. What do you mean? I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayuri and I have just been friends for a long time. That's all. I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it too much. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. Yeah. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Absolutely. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayuri is a very complex person. Absolutely. Mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. She may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behaviour today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayuri, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, even though I'm not a guy. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Ah, that's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the classroom. The clubroom. It doesn't look like a clubroom because it's literally just a classroom. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayuri. I'm gonna leave Sayuri until last again. Get Natsuki out of the way. Yeah, no thanks. You didn't even... Next. Fuck you, Natsuki. Honestly, what the fuck is wrong with you? Oh my god, I hate her. I actually hate her so much. Jesus. I guess let's go Yuri next. She was the one who spoke to you most recently. Well done. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone's enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. Except for Natsuki, who's a little bitch. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. It's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing, except for Natsuki, who sucks. And I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself? Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, doesn't it matter if you're a good writer? In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Absolutely. Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. What do you mean? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. No, I don't know. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. That's a mood, though. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Oh, Yuri. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here we go. I'm scared. Beach. A marvel, millions of years in the making. Where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clean blue sky, an expanse of bliss. But beneath grey rolling clouds, an endless enigma, the easiest world to get lost in. It's one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in a blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. Okay. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back. And I abandon my piece to erode at the shore. Drift forward. Ah, sorry. Okay, let's try that again. Turn back, and I abandon my piece to erode at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. Okay. I get this less than I did the last one, to be fair. I'm aware that the beach is a kind of inane thing to write about. Not exactly. Have you ever stared into the ocean so much that you actually kind of want to walk out into it and just die? Yeah, me neither. But I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that you say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I see. Natsuki didn't even let me read her poem, so I don't have much to contribute. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style, I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. I think we should leave it for next time and then go for Monica. So we'll save it here. Okay. Press the right button. There we go. Until next time.